'Twas the night before weigh day I snuck to the scale, praying this time it would kindly exhale. The numbers just blinked, then stayed all the same. I cussed at that traitor and gave it the blame. My Tupperware army was stacked in a row, chicken and broccoli, the same bloody show. Rice weighed in baggies, my snacks in a pack. If flavor moved in, it got kicked right back. The dumbbells were waiting, all lined up with care, while sweatbands and sneakers were tossed on the chair, and I in my leggings, too tight on the thighs, had just settled in for some burpees and cries. The glow in the mirror grew brighter each day, though plateaus and cravings kept blocking the way. But slow and then steady, the changes took flight. My jeans slipped on easy, my face got so light. With cheekbones appearing so lively and quick, I knew in a moment this glow up was sick. No longer just huffing with sweat on my brow, I strutted and slayed. I was that girl now. So if meal prep feels endless and workouts feel tough, and the scale keeps on acting all shady and rough, just trust the process, keep lifting, don't quit, 'cause the glow up is coming, and babe, you'll be lit. This season on Fat Girl Diaries. Dear Diary, have you ever dreamt of disappearing, ghosting everyone you know, and completely changing your whole look and identity, becoming the woman you've always dreamt of being, and then coming back and being like, bam! And everyone is asking themselves, who is that? That can't be Sierra. Well, yeah, I'm doing that. I call it my Ghost and Glow Up Master Plan. I've blocked my friends and family on my Fat Girl Diaries accounts, and I refuse to see them until I've reached my 150-pound weight loss goal. Every day I've been weighing myself publicly on the internet for the whole world to see to keep me accountable. Except now we have a deadline. My parents booked a flight and are arriving in November, so I have less than 100 days to reach the goal. Join me as I change my entire life and have the grandest glow-up reveal the world has ever seen. Dear Diary, something flipped in me today. Like really flipped. Maybe it's because I looked at the calendar and realized my mom will see me in 2 months. 2 months. That's not a lot of time. And I want her jaw on the floor. Not just because of the weight I've lost, but because of how much I've transformed. And then it hit me. We're about to hit the last 100 days of the year. 100 days. Do you know what can happen in 100 days? You can train for a marathon. You can write a book. You can completely transform your life. 100 days to rewrite my story. 100 days to prove that I can actually stick it out and finish something I start for once in my life. But only if you go all in. Not 70%, not 85%. No, this is it. All gas, no brakes, dialed in, hardcore. So here's my truth. I've been giving effort, but not all my effort. I've been disciplined, but still left room for excuses. And today, I'm done playing small. This is the season where I find out who I really am when I go 100%. This is my final stretch. No excuses, no half efforts, no, I'll just restart Monday. This is my hardcore, all in, dialed in season. And honestly, I'm terrified. But also, I'm kind of excited to see what happens when I give it everything I've got. As you know, the past few weeks have been less than stellar on the scale. And while I'm not allowing the number on the scale to have power over me, it has shown me where I can improve, and I have a lot of improvement to do. I've come a long way, but I still have a long way to go. I don't want to end 2025 saying, well, I started. Nope. I want to end saying, I finished. Period. Do you see? Do you see what I'm dealing with here? My husband literally just said to me, one little bite won't hurt. What? One little bite won't hurt? I have a goal to reach. This is sabotage. This is betrayal on the deepest level. Do you ever argue with yourself about eating just one cookie like you're negotiating world peace? Yeah, me too. Every time I think one little bite won't hurt, I remember I don't have one little goal. Discipline is remembering my goals, even when Taco Bell remembers my order. Who needs crumble and pumpkin cake when you can have your own dessert that has a lot of fiber, protein, and tastes absolutely delicious? I'm gonna show you how to make my breakfast of the week, which is chocolate chia seed pudding. I don't want to be average anymore, but average is easy. Dialing in is hard, and that's the test right now. Will I rise above the excuses or let them win again? This is where I always fail. The distractions. The, oh, just this once. The, I'll start again Monday. But every time I do that, I push my dream further away. And I'm tired of being the girl who almost did it. I want to be the girl who did it.
If it's not on the schedule, it doesn't exist, including naps, including fun. Sorry, future me.
Your planner isn't just a list, it's your secret superpower. Every night before bed, I write out tomorrow's hourly schedule and goals. Every morning when you hang it up on the fridge, you're basically saying, this day is mine. By laying out your schedule, you're giving your brain a roadmap so it doesn't get lost in the chaos. Setting daily goals keeps your momentum rolling, meal planning saves you from last-minute oops choices, and penciling in workouts guarantees you move closer to your transformation. This is so helpful because you no longer have the excuse of, I don't have time, or questioning what to eat or what to do each day if you've already planned it out and prioritized it on the schedule. It's not about perfection, it's just about creating structure that sets you up to win. And every time you pass the fridge, you're reminded of the game plan. And trust me, following your own game plan feels pretty unbeatable.
This is the season of no excuses. Unless my house is on fire, I'm not skipping leg day. My fridge looks like a bodybuilder lives here, but nope, it's just me, your friendly neighborhood Disney mom. Hardcore is not glamorous. Hardcore is walking past pizza night with a protein shake like it's a fine wine.
Dear Diary, this is it, the final stretch. The countdown has begun, 2 months until my mom and dad see me, and I want them to see a version of me they've never seen before. 4 months until the end of the year 2025, and I want to look back and say, I did it. I finished strong. I could let excuses win like I always used to, or I could lock in and finally prove that I'm capable of more than I've ever given myself credit for. This is about building the kind of woman who keeps her promises, even the ones she makes to herself. This is not the time for excuses. This is not the time for good enough. This is the season to be dialed in, to be relentless, to be Delulu, to give 100% and see what happens when I actually keep every promise I make to myself. It won't be easy, but easy never changed me. Hardcore will. And when I walk into the new year, I don't want to say I tried. I want to say I transformed. So here's the plan. Wake up, show up, repeat. No detours, no shortcuts, hardcore until the finish line. Because when New Year's Eve arrives, I don't want to raise my glass and say I almost did it. I want to say I did it. And I want to start 2026 knowing that I don't just talk about change anymore. I live it. This is my dialed in season, and I'm ready.
I'm not quitting before I reach the finish line. Plus, let's be honest, my mom's face when she finally sees me, that is worth every broccoli floret I've had to choke down. Operation Ghost and Glow Up Master Plan is in action, and they have no idea. You're welcome.